Welcome to Advocation X, episode number 62. Time for a newsworthy Tesla broadcast, sponsored by Baden Optical in beautiful Ontario, Canada. Now hit the like button and subscribe to push our content higher in the YouTube algorithm so more people get to enjoy our content. Topics to tackle here and now. Is Elon moving to China? Selling everything. Tesla semi-truck. Platooning. Pollution. Savings. Licensing. Safety increasing. Plaid models S and X. Let's dive in deep right now. Seriously, folks, is it in the cards that our very own Elon Musk has decided to pack it in and get away from the American chaos and move to China? Well, not the worst thing he could do for himself. I mean, think about it. China has been there for him, helped him create one of the fastest built gigafactories ever, had him protected and open for business, closed for a very short period of time, put in measures to make sure that his employees and everybody were safe because they're mostly Chinese citizens, and China is taking care of its own. Maybe they're treating Elon like their own. Maybe they're giving him the incentive to make the move. What if he took all and moved it all to China and then exported everything from China? What if the tariffs that certain people put on things made it impossible for you to afford to have a Tesla? I mean, is there anything that compares to a Tesla? Can we really afford to lose Elon Musk to a foreign country? Okay, let's see. What do you think? Send me your thoughts. If Elon sells all of his worldly belongings, there must be a plan after that reclaimed freedom. What do you suppose he's planning to do if he's going to sell everything? Is it going to be like somebody mentioned that he said, well, I'm always at work anyway, so I can always stay there. I don't have to have all this big home for no reason because he's never there. I mean, it makes sense, but as we know, even his girlfriend is pissed with him for what he's doing right now. So what do you suppose that he's actually planning to do? Because I don't see why his girlfriend would be upset. I mean, he could always leave work and go and spend time with her, which would give him more incentive to be with her. I think that would be a great thing for her. There must be something else in the works. Let me know what you think. Now, moving on. Will the semi-tractor trailer truck come out in 2021 and crush all expectations of disruption in all modes of transportation? What are your thoughts? Is it going to be pushed off till 2022, 2023? Or do you think after Battery Day and the information that gets out to the rest of us at that point will secure the future of the semi-truck even maybe beginning in 2020? Tell me your thoughts. But I really do believe that the semi-truck is going to be a massive, massive disruption. So let's move into here. Think of the absolute boon we've experienced with the reduction in pollution around the world since this super bad cold illness has taken effect. Would it not be amazing to have a world where we can actually breathe again anywhere we go? So what if we come back from this super bad cold illness and people are rethinking how we operate in this world? That people start to think about conserving energy and moving to greener ways of extending ourselves. Would that be a bad thing? How many of you people are actually thinking about, when we get back on track, doing something to keep our air as clean as it is? Doing something to maybe help our waters settle and become what they should be? Because for most lakes, in most countries, if you stop polluting them for just a year, just 1 year, stop polluting them, they have mechanisms, as long as you haven't killed the entire ecosystem, to reclaim themselves and clean the water and allow sediment to drop to the bottom and then get cleaned up by all the scavengers that are down there sifting through and recycling this material so it goes out in a less harmful way. I hope, and please give me ideas as to what it is you're going to do when this is over to help further reduce the pollution around the world and help us all breathe easier and live a better life. So let me move on here. Have you seen the execution of platooning? Now, in a vacuum, that sounds pretty innocuous. Nobody would really be able to answer that unless you knew exactly what I'm referring to. Tesla has made it so the Tesla semi-truck can platoon. Now, he could do that with many cars as well, I'm sure. But once we get to this position where the semi-truck is being released, and you, as a trucking company, can order 50 Tesla semi-trucks, and you can operate them with 17 operators, with 2 trucks following behind the initial truck and mirroring its actions. Can you imagine the efficiency of your company? First of all, your savings in electricity, etc., etc. But that platooning will allow one driver to supervise 3 loads getting to their destination. That one driver can then take those 3 trucks, charge them, and get them all emptied and platoon back with another load. The efficiency of this world of trucking will go through the roof. Through the roof. The platooning is going to be quite the game changer. So, how about eventually not even needing a license in order to operate a Tesla semi-truck? When full self-driving hits, you would only need a body in the first truck to hit the abort button if anything seemed to go amiss. Eventually, you could have an employee right at your head office who's monitoring the progress of multiple convoys with a remote abort button. No operators in the trucks whatsoever. The cost savings put in the hands of trucking companies and trucking owners would have to be unimaginably overlooked by anyone with any degree of intelligence for them not to go ahead and replace their current fleets with Tesla semis. Do you think there is any other option that would emerge once the semi is released in this way? Could anybody justify spending money on any other truck out there? You could save in a short space of time the amount of money it costs you to buy each truck. And those cost savings are in repairs and maintenance, in not having to use gasoline at all, and the much cheaper electric charging. With the mega chargers that Elon Musk is installing now, big hint, he's installing them already. This means the semi-truck is ready. So, what technology is he going to announce at Battery Day that's going to make the semi that much closer to release? He wouldn't be installing mega chargers if these vehicles were not on the block ready to go. So, in other news, Tesla seems to have outdone itself. Its safety rating has gotten even better. In one of my previous videos, I detailed the numbers on Tesla versus all other ICE vehicles, and in accidents per million miles driven, as well as fires per million miles driven. Tesla has always, far and away, crushed the competition in safety, and they continue to iterate and get even better. When you're looking at a vehicle that is 6 or more times safer than you driving yourself, once you engage the navigate on autopilot, you can see how the value increases exponentially. If everyone were driving a Tesla vehicle and using the navigate on autopilot, could we then eliminate accidents altogether? Could it be a world where nobody dies on the road anymore? Nobody experiences loss from fender benders and bumps and bangs, or total losses of life in accidents that are just too excruciating to even look at? Could that be the future we're looking at? I'm sorry, but in my opinion, I am astounded that every other car company out there has not said, Tesla, please license your skateboard and platform to us. We'll build a body on top of it. It may not be as efficient as yours, but it will cater to the likes that people have come used to and the visuals that people are used to driving. And we will use your platform on every vehicle, and we will pay you for every skateboard and your licensing fees, etc., etc., etc. But please let us put our vehicles out with your skateboards. I don't know what's wrong with the competition out there, that they feel they can do better than somebody who's been doing it great for years and continues to outdo themselves one day to the next. So those numbers in the previous video, if you want to go back and take a look, have improved, and they've improved to a beautiful degree, a sweet degree. It's something that you just cannot pass up. When you're looking at safety, look at your children, look at your wife, look at your family members and your pets and everybody that you transport in your vehicle, and tell me that it's not worth getting the safest vehicle on the road. If you can do that, I digress. Send me your information as to why you feel a different car company would serve your needs better. So, also in Tesla news, or in the Tesla news space, Plaid Model S and X are now in the works and may be released sooner than anyone expects. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Plaid, Plaid is the next iteration from ludicrous mode, which we know that Elon loves his indicators from these different comedy performances that have come up in the past. So he has gone now from ludicrous mode to Plaid mode. Now that's the powertrain that Elon Musk himself said astounded him and was like alien technology on the next level. The power that comes out of the Plaid mode tri-motor vehicles is just incredible. He's expecting to crush all records with Plaid mode. He's always said his biggest aim was to make sure there is no production vehicle on the market that can outdo a Tesla. And it looks like he's just upped the game once again. Oh, nails in the back of the neck. That's always fun. That's Zeus, by the way, if you're wondering. He is my co-anchor, the one that keeps me on track whenever I lose track of what I'm supposed to be saying. He brings me back to reality. So, folks, with all that said, Please help further our cause by hitting the like button and subscribing for future content. Become a member and crush that bell while you're at it so you miss nothing. Our disclaimer, our channel is opinion-based on facts, and not the alternative facts type either. Your questions will be answered if you're a subscribed member of this channel. However, suggestions are more than welcome, including your critical analysis. Leave your respectful comments in the comments section, and I'll do my best to get on them and perhaps even to quote you in future episodes. A special thanks from Clyde and the crew to all of you beautiful thinking people out there. And a shout out to our sponsor again, Baden Optical in beautiful Ontario, Canada. Once again, good folks, I must say, we never give up and we never give in. And remember, keep an open mind because knowledge is our power. So please do your research. Maintain that power. And until next time, thank you for spending time with us here on this channel. Please stay safe, stay healthy, while doing your utmost to remain as happy as humanly possible. Thank you.